Hey, God, I love that reaction video.
Kissing a guy. Yes.
Oh my God. I was like bopping. I was like, yes!
He is competing in SemiFinal 3 of Melodi Grand Prix. It is Big Daddy Karsten, BDK.
Hi.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
Did you want it? What's up? Was that what you
Now,
wanted?
Big Daddy, we've got to ask you,
Yeah.
where does this name come from?
It's kind of funny because I got my name from when I was like in my early 20s, and I was the fat guy who was able to pull girls, ironically. And one of my friends was like, he listened to a lot of Big Daddy Kane, which was like this like pimp rapper, and he was like, You're Big Daddy Karsten, and I just like, okay, I like that. I'll run with it, and it's been stuck there ever since.
Nice. So do your fans call you Big Daddy or Karsten or Big Daddy Karsten?
Whatever. They can call me whatever they want. That's okay. Like I'm not very uptight about that name. Like if you want to call me Karsten, call me Karsten. If you want to call me Daddy or Big Daddy or whatever, that's up to people to decide for themselves.
All right, Mr. Big Daddy K, here we go. You are Norway's only openly gay rapper. Does the community accept you?
Most of it does. And I very rarely get any hate from inside of the Norwegian rap community. Like, not to my face. Of course, people are talking, and they will always be talking, but they could be talking about me being fat, or they could be talking about... everybody got something that someone doesn't like, right? And... being gay was my thing, I guess. I don't know, but I'm cool with like almost everyone in the Norwegian rap community, and I usually get a lot of support. Yeah.
Do you know Stella Mwangi, the Eurovision alum?
I don't know her, but I've met her on several occasions. Yeah.
All right, well, haba haba, baby. Okay, we move on. You mentioned in the NRK press release that perhaps MGP was not something you had ever considered doing. Why did you think that, and how did this come about?
Well, MGP isn't like a contest that is represented by a lot of rap. Like it's, I think that the old school group Gatas Parlament has been in the competition for like 10 years ago. But like it's not common that rap acts are a part of this show. But when and I wasn't thinking in those ways either. Not like before. What's going on? Okay, yeah. Not before I had been a jury member in 2017. And I kind of fell in love with the whole competition again, you know? So there's a lot going on in the background here. I'm sorry. So after 2017, I just thought to myself that if I do a song that I think will fit in the format, I really want to do it. And during like lockdown in March, I was in the studio and we were just like playing around, and he played this tropical beat for me, and I was like, I've never done anything like this before. I really want to do it. And it was like my fourth song that I've ever done in English, and the demo didn't turn out that good, to be honest, but we could just like hear that it was something there that would work after a lot of work. So my manager told me, we're going to go for it. This year we're going to go for it. We're going to send in that song. And I don't think you're going to get in. He said we had a 5-year plan. And I got into my first try. So I'm really excited and really happy to be a part of this wonderful circus. Come on.
Please, man, smile, 'cause you're more beautiful than all these guys. You're my number one, I swear, no lies. We can do this thing, us two. We'll stay together, me and you.
How many demos did it take to turn that frown into a smile?
I think we did 3 versions. And because first it was like, if you see in the credits, you see that it's 2 producers. And after doing a second version with the original producer, we took the track to my usual producer, Arenesse, and he just worked magic on it. And it turned out amazing. At least I think so, and I hope a lot of people think so. So, yeah.
Oh yes, we were smiling, we were moving, that tropical feel. It's so happy, you know?
I couldn't hear that.
What's the story behind all of it? Is it autobiographical?
The story behind the song? Well, I'm not the monogamous type, so when I'm in a relationship, it's an open relationship. But either way, like, all relationships require different things, or the same things for different problems. And to keep your to keep your partner feeling happy and safe is what I think, at least, is key to any relationship. And at least when you're dealing with something that's sensitive as having sex outside the relationship. But mostly for me, it's just like a song about love and showing that love isn't necessarily the heteronormative way of doing it with like 2 people, kids, house, a dog. I want to live in a big city apartment with a wonderful man who I can play with or without on the side. That's pretty much how I want to live my life. And I think it's beautiful that NRK decided to take a shot on that song, because it is kind of a risk. And I love that they're taking it.
Yeah, you know, the lyrics say things like couples that play together, stay together. Is there controversy surrounding your song?
that I think that partners should invite other people into their bed?
Yes.
Well, I think it could be healthy to spice things up. But what's important in that situation is that you and your partner are super confident in each other and the bond they have together. I've been in some weird threesomes in my life where with couples where one of the people in the threesome didn't feel safe, and that's not a fun threesome. So no, fuck that.
Gotcha. And when you were telling this story, you know, you mentioned Roger and Tyler.
Yeah.
It's very gendered, right? So it's an openly gay song.
The fun thing about those lines is that's actually a reference to a cult movie called Bear City, which is a comedy movie where the main characters are Roger and Tyler, with Roger being like a younger, twinkish kind of guy, and Roger like the older, experienced daddy. So you can be the Roger to my Tyler in a city full of bears as long as you are smiling. So
where
Bear
are the
City.
otters?
What?
I was asking, where are the otters?
Where the honors?
Oh, otters. Maybe it's a London thing. We have bears and otters.
Of course, we have otters too. Yeah, we have otters. Yeah, we have bulls and wolves and foxes, and we got the whole zoo over here.
Ooh, I love your honesty. You slay. Now, this type of rap, you mentioned it was new for you. What type of rap are you normally performing?
My past projects has been grime projects, actually. My favorite rap scene in the world is the UK one. It's been inspiring me since like 09, 08. With artists like Getz and Wiley and Kano and Devlin and those kind of names. Yeah.
And do you prefer to rap in Norwegian? Earlier you mentioned this was only your 4th English song.
Yeah. Like I look at this as a new challenge, because I really like having challenges, and I like playing around with different genres, and I also love this like new energy rapping in English has given me, because I was this close to quitting rapping at the end of 2019. And I did a song with my friend Ferdinand, which is called Best Friend. And that was the first one where I ever rapped in English. And after doing that, I was like, yeah, I got new life. Like I got a new purpose, and I want to pursue that and live that.
That's really interesting. What about rapping in English kind of energizes you? Is it just a different feeling?
It makes me I need to think more when I'm writing. It doesn't come. Well, it didn't at first come as naturally as it did writing in Norwegian. I don't think there's like any, if any of that part of it is a part of my process right now. But at the start, I was like, I have to work a little harder, and I appreciate that a lot. I always want to evolve as an artist, and this is just another path, another thing for me to do.
I gotta say, we were very impressed with your command of English. For instance, the word thruple. You're using all sorts of English.
I stream a lot on Growler Live, so so I pick up a lot of words and phrases, and it's actually been very good like English practice for me doing that.
Hey, the gays are here to help each other.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
And you mentioned earlier that you were on the jury of MGP in 2017.
Yeah.
Who did you vote for?
Bulgaria. Is it Bulgaria? Yeah. Bulgaria. The kid.
Oh wow, Christian Kostov.
Yeah, the kid with the R&B-ish vibe to it. That was my number one. I had the winner at fourth.
Okay, so your taste is very diverse then. Like, you're much more than just, you know, a rap enthusiast. You love all types of pop?
Definitely. Like my mom, who's not with us anymore, was an opera singer.
Wow.
So I grew up with a lot of classical music. I also played all sorts of different instruments. I played piano, I played the drums, I took guitar lessons, singing lessons. Don't tell this to anyone, but I took ballet classes when in like second grade. It didn't last long. I was the biggest, most cutest yellow butterfly in the local show. But yeah, I have a lot of input from different genres and different expressions, and I also went to theater school for high school.
Ah, so when we see you on Saturday during Melodi Grand Prix, are you going to be working the body, dancing, moving?
Maybe you'll see a little of this.
Okay.
If you want to. But no paddle raise or kickball changes. I think we're gonna let this 150 kilo ass save breath for the raps and the singing.
I love how body confident you are. You own your fabulousness. Has this been a journey to, you know, become Big Daddy, this kind of positive man?
It still is. Like, it's still difficult, but I think that you need to try to be comfortable in your own skin, no matter if you're skinny, if you're big, if you're muscular. I think there's always some insecurity inside of people when it comes to their bodies. And I think you just need to project the positives. And I know that everyone is somebody's reason to masturbate, and that's how I live my life. And I think that's important. Like, everybody is sexy to someone.
This is inspirational. I didn't anticipate learning so much so quickly.
I'm happy that I could teach something. I don't know.
But on that note, this semi-final is so diverse. Like, the 4 songs are all so different, and it could go so many ways. Well, what do you think of this semi-final of Melodi Grand Prix?
What I think of it?
Yeah.
I think it's the toughest one yet. I think all the songs are bangers in their own way. So it all comes down to how the songs are delivered, and that's what at least the way I see it, because I see that all these reaction videos have different favorites, and it's kind of cool for it to be that open. It just means that if I go win this semifinal, I will have beat a lot of tough competitors. So just try to think of it that way.
And have you been watching every Saturday at home really nervously, or has it been more of an excitement?
It's been part like both. Like it's, of course, this is the biggest stage I've done. So of course there's some nerves there, but I think that's healthy, and I haven't felt those kind of nerves in like many years. So it's kind of fun to kind of have those kind of feelings again, because it makes it more exciting.
To take us out, could you sing some of your song Smile for us?
Of course. Please, man, smile, 'cause you're more beautiful than all these guys. You're my number one, I swear, no lies. We can do this thing, us two. We'll stay together, me and you.
Oh, I can tell your mom was an opera singer. You got those vocals. Big Daddy Karsten, tusen Tag. This song makes us feel so good, and we are really hoping you have a fabulous time this Saturday.
Thank you so much for having me on your show. I really, really, really appreciate it. And thanks for all the support. It means a lot.
If y'all want him in the final, y'all gotta vote. So be sure to watch this weekend. Big Daddy Karsten, see you later.
See ya!